Not one step back. On the front lines we stand our ground. Whatever we face, there's no backing down. Shoulder to shoulder, we are unmovable. Forged by the fire in the crucible. Not one step back. Never retreat, always attack. Not one step back. With verbal weapons of logic made, our message will never falter or fade. The enemy is shaken to their core. We are the warriors, tearing down your door in this culture war. One step back. Never retreat, always attack. Not one step back. No surrender, we will not flee. This is our ethos, our battle creed. In the silence, in the storm's eye, we'll be the ones who won't comply. No compromise, no giving in. We'll stand defiant to the end. Not one step back. Not one step shoot feminist fear. With my hair slicked back and with a shit-eating grin, I will destroy the sewing circle Christian again and again. Mystery to hype up the chat. They do what they can to keep my wallet fat. Whisper something explicit in my ear. Shit, I need another smoke and a beer. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Now that I have all your money, this stream is through. Wake up, grab a torch, I'll end this lie. Wake up, feminism's chains I defy. Wake up, grab a torch, I'll end this lie. Wake up, feminism's reign, I'll make it die. First wave came, they promised me fair votes for all, then chose the bear. They marched and fought, left me to pay, a man in debt to their grand play. Oh, suffrage broke my leg, bound my hands, told to beg. Why'd you build the waves to break me? Feminism's power. Why'd you forge the guild to take me? Burn it higher. Reject your game. 4 waves fall, I'll fan the flame. Second wave burned, said I'm the foe. Equal rights, but my burden grows. They smashed the home, put me to grind, a slave to laws they designed. Oh sisters, crush my spine, work me dead, your grand design. Why'd you build the waves to break me? Feminism's power. Why'd you forge the guilt to take me? Burn it higher. I reject your game. 4 waves fall, I'll fan the flame. Third wave, blame my skin, oh why? Fourth wave, judge my sin, oh why? Guilt and screens, they cage my soul. Man's a villain, lost control. Feminism's power. Why'd you fall? chains away. Feminism's end, I won't obey. Die, 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 die. It's no viral, I'm whole today.
Yo, gather round, cause I got a story that's strange about Gary, this Jewish dude who bought his wife with a pocket of change. He's huge like a planet, but he's no spaceman. A con with numbers, his master plan. Gary's into numerology, thinks he's the seer, but his love life, it's a comedy frontier. He's got this mail order bride, oh what a sight. She looks like burnt bacon under the harsh sunlight. He's got a bride, she's a walking cartoon, like pavement bacon left out at noon. Gary says she's perfect, but we all see the farce. His love's a circus with a burnt piece of art. Gary's selling future, but his own's unclear. With numbers and cons, he's the biggest queer. But his bride, she's like a charcoal briquette. She's the punchline, a greasy regret. He reads your numbers, tells you what's to come, but his home life, it's like a sitcom gone dumb. She's not a beauty, more like a burnt out fuse. But Gary loves his crispy, he's got no excuse. Numerology's his thing, his sacred dance. But his love's like a meme, a comedic chance. She's no dream girl, more like a burnt piece of toast. But Gary's love for her, it's the most. He's got a bride, she's a walking cartoon, like pavement bacon left out at noon. Gary says she's perfect, but we all see the farce. His love's a circus with a burnt piece of art. Gary's with his numbers, thinking he's wise, but his love life's a comedy full of surprise. He's got faith in digits, but his heart's in the oven with his bride, who's more burnt than a muffin. So here's to Gary, the con with a plan so odd. With his numbers and bacon, it's all just a facade. We're laughing at Gary, his love's a big hoot, a tale of crispy love in a burnt suit. So when you see numbers, think of Gary and his crispy bacon bride that's scary. It's a numeric fable, absurd and true. Gary's the legend with love that's barbecue.
Dang, gaming, all these far left losers, all they wanna do is twerk. They'll say they're suicidal, suicidal, when we say their ideologies won't work. It was in 2025, their delusion was a sign that they really only care about getting blue hair. Our Lord, these liberals have gone crazy. They came for the kids, giving them gender quiz. They said we shouldn't care, but they made it very clear. Then they also said the decision wasn't up to me, up to me. Dang, all these far left losers, all they wanna do is twerk. They'll say they're suicidal, suicidal, when we say their ideologies won't work. See it very unkind to mush up a child's mind. You confuse and make them agree that transgenders is what they should be. We're tearing down their walls for trying to show us their balls. Cleaning up the mess, getting back to common sense. So take your gender queer and stick it up your rear. All Americans will just getting back to common sense. So take your gender queer and stick it up your rear. All Americans will look great.
Lizzie, been busy, farming for Jesus is her spill. Cherry picks and blasphemies, this feminist can't be for real. She screeches and spurks, tone policing her game. Don't judge me, that's not nice. This sewing circle is lame. The reckoning's near, her thread starts to fray. But first she'll cash in on this unholy display. It's time for the sham, watch her stitch while she prays. The rat's coming down to tone police all her days. With each pious tantrum, her flock's led astray. This feminist fraud's got a cross to crochet. She's thumping her Bible in yoga pant tights, stitching girl power with her sanctimonious fights. Jesus was woke, she shrieks, needle in hand. The salad tattoo leads the sewing circle Karen clan. It's time for the sham, watch her stitch while she prays. No rat's coming down till she's praised all her days. With each pious tantrum, her flock's led astray. This feminist fraud's got a cross to crochet. She's blessing the thread count, her sermon's a rant. Thou shalt not mansplain, her new commandment. With scissors of justice she screams, my body, my choice. Then murders the unborn that have no voice. The reckoning's near, her threads start to fray. But first she'll cash in on this unholy display. So bow to Lizzie, her quilt's on display. A martyr in spandex, she saved her own way. Her gospel's a stitch up, her halo's a joke. Versailles a savior's gone full Karen Loke.
It sucks. Not thrilled about it. You know what I mean? It blows my mind that it's even happening, but I know better. Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now. Best thing you can do when shit like this happens, walk away.